Welcome and thank you for buying Pinterable Wordpress Pinterest.com plugin. What I'm about to show you is how to set up the plugin and a demo of how the plugin works. Okay, so first of all, let's go to set up the plugin. We need to install the plugin first of all. Some of you know how to install plugins, so look away now. For those who don't, let's add a new plugin, and then you go to Upload, choose File, and now go to where you've placed your downloaded zip. I have mine here. Yes, in Printable Downloads. That's the printable zip. You open it up, and then there it is. So click on Install Now, and that will install your plugin. Once it's installed, click on Activate Plugin to activate the plugin. Now, as you can see, we've installed the plugin, but, and this is very important, you now need to set it up. So you go to Settings, and then there is Printable. You click on Printable. Now, what you're doing here is you're putting in a pin button which will appear above all your media on your blog. Now, if you want to turn this off, you can turn this off, and I'll show you how to do that later. But for now, let's create our pin image. So you click on Media, and then you go to Select Files. Now, I've included a library of 15 images, so you can choose one image from the library, or you can create your own image if you want to. So let's look for an image that looks interesting. Okay, interesting to me. Yeah, so we'll choose that image. Now notice the size for those of you who want to create your own images. It's 76 pixels times 61. Anything over 100 by 100 pixels is a bit large, unless you want something that's quite large. I just wanted something that was just small, that didn't obscure any of the image or video. Anyway, so back to what we're doing. So you click on Open, and that has now inserted it into your media library, and click on Insert into Post, and now you've inserted it there. And now you have to click Save Changes. If you don't click on Save Changes, it won't save and it won't appear. So you've now clicked on that, and so you now have your printable pin button set up. So that's the end of the setup. You don't need to do anything else for the setup. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a demo of exactly how it works. So we'll go and create a few new posts. So let's first of all start with an image. This is very simple and straightforward. We'll just type in test image, and then you click on Upload Insert. You can either select a file from your media library or from your computer. I'll select one from my computer. If I can find it, that is. I will get it in a minute. Yeah, that's a fast cut that I like. Click on Open, and that inserts the image into your media library, as usual with WordPress. I think my internet connection is a bit slow. Yeah, that's it done now. So it's now inserted the image into your media library. Now, if you don't want the pin button to hover over your image, you have a hover pin URL. So you can just delete all the data in here. Just delete all of this, and then no pin button image will appear above your image. Now, since we do want the pin button, we'll just leave that there, and then you click on Insert into Post. We'll just put a bit of text under our image. Just put this is a very fast car. And so that's done. You don't need to do anything else, and then we can just preview it to see what it looks like. We click on Preview, and there is our image. As you've noticed, it's put a Pinterest.com icon under the image, and now when we hover above the image, we have a hover pin button. Now when you or your visitors click on that image, it takes you over to Pinterest.com and takes you over to your board and tells you to create a board. Sorry, tells you to create a pin. Now, if you notice here, this title is from the description that I had for the image. So always make sure you put in the a title that you know you want to carry across to your board. When you get to your board, you can always edit it if you want to. When you click on pin it, it's now going to pin that to your board, and success, you pinned to internet marketing, which is my board there. And then when you click on see your pin, it shows you your pin on Pinterest.com. Okay, so that more or less is it for images. We'll just publish that since everything is fine. Okay, so that's published now. And so we'll then go on to creating posts for videos. First of all, we'll start with YouTube. So we'll do YouTube video, and we'll do okay, so we'll put in YouTube video there, and now we're going to go to insert the video. So we'll click on upload/insert. Now this is a bit different from images. Up here in the tabs, you notice we now have a Pinterable tab. So you click on the Pinterable tab, which gives you a tab which says embed YouTube and Vimeo videos. At the moment, you're only going to look at YouTube. So let's go over to YouTube and select a video. Select any video that you want. I've just selected this one. So you need to copy this URL at the top. Nowhere else, this one at the top. So I'll just copy that and come back over to my post, and where it says here video URL, you insert your URL. Let's put a title to carry across to Pinterest.com. Let's say this is my video, and now you can change the size if you want to change the size. I'll just leave the size as it is, and then in order to insert the video, you click on generate embed code, so it will generate the code for you. Once that's done, you click on insert into post. So this has inserted it into your post. You don't need to do anything else. If you want, you can type something under it as before. This is a video about a fast car. Okay, so that's all you need to do. So we can go ahead and preview that now. Okay, so our preview should be here. So that's my YouTube video, and see, that's the text I put. This is a video about a fast car. As you can notice, once again, the Pinterest.com icon is below the video, and then when you hover above the video, it shows you your pin, and as you can see, it already says this is my video. So that's the title you put in. You can also put in pin me if you want to. On a few of my websites, I just also put it in pin me, so it just also calls to action, because it just say, oh, that's a button there. So if you press that, that plays as normal, and as it's playing, you also see the Pinterest pin button icon remains there. Now when you click on that, it takes you once again to Pinterest.com, so you can pin it to your board, or your visitors can pin it to their board. And as I said before, the title goes into the description box, and then as before, you can just pin it. If you or your visitor are not logged in, it takes you to the login screen, so you can log in there or create an account or do whatever you need to do there. So that more or less is all about creating YouTube videos. So let's go over now to create a Vimeo video. So we'll finish with the YouTube one. Let's publish that as well, because that's all fine. So we're just publishing that, and now we're going to create a new post again. This is for Vimeo, not too sure how it's correctly pronounced, but there it is. And then we go to uploads. Once again, we go to the Pinterable tab. We go to Vimeo to select the image, the video that we want, and then you copy the URL as before. Sorry, my mouse is going crazy. Yeah, you copy the URL and insert there as before. Put a title, my Vimeo video, and then okay, before we go there, some of the Vimeo videos I've noticed have vimeo.com and then they have some more text and then they have the slash and the numbers. You just need to make sure that if there's anything between vimeo.com and the slash numbers, you need to delete that, so you always have vimeo.com/numbers. Otherwise it's not going to work. You click on generate embed code, which generates the embed code for you, and then you click on insert into post. Once again, it's inserted into your post, and then I'll just put this is a Vimeo video, and then we'll preview as we did before. Let's just look at our preview. There's our new preview of the Vimeo video. Once again, you have the Pinterest.com icon below the image, and then below the video, and then once you mouse hover on top of the video, the pin button image turns up. And then when you click on that, once again it takes you over to Pinterest.com. As you've noticed, again, the title is in the description box. Change that if you want to. Click on pin it, and that is more or less everything about inserting the pins. Okay, so if we publish that, so that's more or less done, so we can view our post. So yeah, that's our post, and then when we hover over it, it shows us the pin. And then when you go to the home page, you should see, there we are now. There are all your videos with each of them have the hover pin image over them. Same here, and then when you go to your test image, same there. So that more or less is all to do with the setting up and demo of Pinterable.com. Thank you very much for purchasing this plugin. If you have any problems with your setup or with anything to do about Pinterable, please contact me at support@pinterable.com. Once again, thanks for buying. Ciao.